Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshak if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we're going to be playing this super fun and interesting deck, this Control Mage build. This isn't my build per se. I saw a couple people had sent me a link to it and it looked fairly interesting. As you know me, I love me some control decks, especially a mixture in between like a freeze mage, a tempo mage, and an ultimate value mage. Just kind of like meshes all of those into one deck. So we haven't really got to play with it. I think I played like 1 or 2 games thus far just to kind of get the feel of it. And now that we're gonna, you know, test it out and give it a go and probably do the deck guide on it in a little bit. Overall though, deck seems really cool. Also, keep in mind, guys, there's no like layovers and stuff, so this is that sweet YouTube exclusive content right here. This is that good, that moo Mr. Power Wagon. It doesn't get any cleaner than this. So, also, I wanted to mention at the kind of the beginning of this video because it is a semi-big deal. I know I've been doing like a lot of streaming on Twitch, and a lot of the videos and deck testings and all that good stuff, the Road to Legends, have been, I do them inside of the stream schedule, but I've decided to kind of cut back on streaming a little bit and focus more on the YouTube portion of my social media stuff. Not to say I won't continue streaming. I'm just going to be streaming a lot less because me streaming for 6 to 7 hours 5 days a week it just doesn't make sense if I'm trying to like actually make this what I want to do, kind of my full-time thing. I have to focus in on what actually is drawing the numbers, and you guys on YouTube are what's actually keeping everything else afloat. So I can't lose sight of what's actually, you know, pushing the numbers and getting it done. So shout out to you guys for just being the great supportive network that you are. So with that, good news, lots more YouTube content. Expect, of course, a little bit, I don't want to say a little bit more deck guides. I want to have deck guides come out every 3 to 4 days. So like 2 times a week a deck guide. I want to bring back free to play at least once again or twice a week. I want to make sure at least 2 videos a day. And with streaming for like 6 or 7 hours, there was just no way to keep up with streaming, exclusive YouTube content, free to play stuff. It was just way too much. So I figured, you know, streaming like 3 days a week for like 2 or 3 hours instead of going just completely balls deep, spending all my time on Twitch and not doing anything else was not like the best thing to do. It was worth, you know, a shot. I think it was pretty cool to kind of give it a go, but it didn't really make sense in regards to like actually pushing this to be, you know, what I do. Anyway, guys. Mage against Mage, it's gonna be a little bit, this game's gonna be it's gonna go back and forth, no doubt. It feels weird not being on Twitch, to be honest. I like, you know, with the deck guides and stuff, you kind of just focus in on the game, and there's not really any YouTube back and forth, but just doing a normal video, guys, it's like I've lost all of my skills. What do we do? All right, so secret, I'm assuming it's gonna be like an ice block, right? So I guess we'll just swing, or ice block or ice barrier. All right. We could go and develop our ice block. It's not the worst thing in the world. We have 2 of them in our hand, gets 1 of them out. I kind of want to save these glyphs for when we're in a situation and kind of are looking for something specific. So I think I'm going to ice block. I don't think it's going to be a counter spell. He doesn't look like a counter spelly kind of guy. You got to feel a counter spell with the opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like in my particular, you know, time warp super secret tempo mage, if you want, very short name. I'm trying to fix it, guys. That's all I can come up with thus far. Somebody just rang my fucking doorbell. I'm not gonna answer that. It's like what? 6:25 in the afternoon? Or at night? I can't believe I just said it's the afternoon. I'm not answering that. It could be anything. Could be I know. Nope, they can wait. They can wait 45 minutes for this deck testing to be done. I've got nothing to say to you, door. No, what was I saying? Oh yes, I played 2 counter spells. It's good stuff. Woo. He might be playing the same deck we are, to be completely honest. This deck is gained it's very popular right now, and that's because it's super cool. So I'm gonna go and kill his valet, and we could go ahead and frostbolt that, or we could use a glyph and look for something spicy. If we frostbolt that, our guy's gonna live. He might frostbolt it back. It gives him a target for some spells. If we don't kill it, he swings and the ping happens. Like, how bad is it if we just frostbolt that down? I mean, I really don't mind. Because I have a feeling this might live and might do at least 4 damage, and Frostbolt does 3 damage. So this might, you know, it might net an extra damage. I have faith in our valet. He actually just could be playing Freeze Mage. It actually looks like the Freeze Mage variant, which means we are very much so favored, if you want to put it that way. At least I think so. So I guess this swings there, but first we're gonna glyph. We're gonna look for like ice blocks and stuff. Like the more ice blocks we have, the better. Like it's just too good not to grab ice blocks when you can. This is a little block party. I suppose we could go with the barrier and swing into the 1-2. We're gonna swing into the 1-2 because we have the Alex in our hand. So I might as well just get Alex value. So going face doesn't really mean as much as you know, if we didn't have Alex. If we didn't have Alex, then there was merit to go face, but we have Alex, so we can really just make sure nothing sticks on the board. He forces him to have the Alex, and we're good to go. I mean, we have 3 ice blocks, so it's gonna be kind of rough for him to be able to do really anything. The Dalmasea, and there's the Juggler. Okay, so I suppose this is fine, to be completely honest. So we're just gonna go with the glyph. Oh my gosh, 4 ice blocks? How do you complete against 4 ice blocks? How does this guy even like come back from such a thing? So we have Medivh into Alexstrasza into 4 ice blocks. I couldn't ask for anything more. This is fantastic. 4 ice blocks. If we were in a deck guide, if I was trying to hit legend, this would never happen. In our casual, you know, just deck testing, just give it a little A Lamau. Of course, 4 ice blocks, no big deal. Easiest ice blocks in my life. We're blocking it up. We're a little freezy pebbles. I'm trying to hit legend, we get fucking arcane missiles, mirror image, and like, I don't know, nothing. Nothing good comes of it. Alright, so he just Alexstrasza the shit out of us. So this is actually quite scary. Well, we could Alexstrasza him back, but we're not going to do that. We could polymorph. It's going to summon a dude. We go ahead and Firelands portal it, but I really don't like that. I like leaving the 7/7 in play. So I guess first thing we're going to do is polymorph it, right? We're going to see what comes of our staff. 4-drop 7/7. Some say that's a pretty good card. Some say a 4-drop 7/7 is actually a real nice thing. So I guess we go face Ice Barrier. And I guess we boobling boogoo. If this was another Ice Barrier, I would have lost my shit. So we're just gonna hope he doesn't have Fireball, Frostbolt. And if he does, then we actually have to Alexstrasza ourselves. Ooh, Pyroblast. That actually helps us a ton. That actually helps us more than doesn't help us, because now we can go back up to 15. That is fantastic. I just don't understand. 4 ice blocks. You only have 2. Unless you get more from your glyphs. Are your glyphs going to be generous to you? It's basically whoever pops the block first is the one on the back burner. So we just have to make sure we pop that block before him. And with our current damage situation, we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. So we're popping the block this turn. Faux shizzle. So we have this. And then I guess we'll ping him. Actually, should we even ping him? Does it even matter? Yeah, we should ping him first. And then Frostbolt. Okay, we popped his block first. And I'm not going to play this card because there's no point to... I think we got all our secrets out of our deck. Yep, deck tracker says we did. Alright, I didn't want to use the deck tracker, guys, but we had to. It was requested by too many of you. They're like, hey, Rube, we need a deck tracker. I want to know what's in your deck. I'm tired of you posting the wrong fucking deck list. And I said, I'm sorry, guys. I got you with that sweet deck. I got you with that sweet deck tracker. I got you. Don't you worry, fam. So let's get him down to 1. We'll swing with our lowest. There it is. So now we go Frost Nova. Might as well throw out the Book. This can trade here just so he doesn't draw an additional card somehow. Actually, that helped him. That helped him more than it helped us. That was actually pretty bad. There's actually no reason for us to Frost Nova there. It just felt good. Because it, like, let's say if we didn't swing there, he would have had to ping it, bring him down to 8 mana, and because he couldn't attack with it. So it was actually best by not attacking that, because he would actually had to spend mana to draw. So that was actually a really, it could be a crucial mistake. I mean, I don't know how crucial it could possibly be when we have 4 ice blocks, but hey, you know. It could in fact be incredibly crucial. So he done popped our block. The first one. Which didn't, we beat him before he even popped the first block. And we got 4 of them. We used all of our RNG on that game, boys. We used every last bit of RNG for the next like 30 games. I'm gonna go turn off the mini fridge real fast, because that motherfucker always turns on. I should probably check the front door, because there's maybe someone, what if there's like this incredibly hot, sexy model waiting at the front door because she knows I'm Warshak? Is that a possibility? I'm just kidding, guys. There's no fucking way. But that would be that'd be a big waste of a super hot, sexy model. I just wanted to say hi and you never answered your door. Oh, this is pretty good. This is a good opening hand. Oh, this is a really good opening hand. How you doing? I mean, I assume. I mean, I haven't played this deck a ton, but this seems like if I was a mage and I was playing, if I was the rogue and if I was going against the mage, this is the hand I wouldn't want to have if I was the rogue versus the mage. So that's exactly what I want. Start off with Mana Worm. He does nothing. We go the secret grabber, and then from there, if he overextends, we volcanic. We got the glyph for the options. We're good to go. This deck is like everything I want. There's so many cool mage builds, guys, with these new cards. There's like Exodia Mage, there's Freeze Mage, there is Time Warp Tempo Mage, there's Time Warp Giant Tempo Mage, there's Secret Mage, there's this Control Mage. That's 6 mages. Now, there's Elemental Mage. There's 7 mage decks that you can build, and all of them are different. They're all different. That is crazy. It's insane. Meanwhile, we look at Warlock, and that class just sucks right now. The Warlock is basically the new Hunter and the new Paladin, if we take a deeper look at it. Warlock is like, I think on the meta report, it was not meta report, but what is it called? Vicious Syndicate data something. It was 3.5%. I saw a Reddit post about it or something. But yeah, 3.5% Warlock. Whew, that's brutal. Definitely gonna play this guy. I mean, we could even go with like, no, we're not doing that. I was thinking of something real spicy, but I would rather hold the sriracha sauce right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, we got sushi in the refrigerator and we just got back from the gym, guys. I'm gonna eat me some sushi. We're actually going to get some, what is it called? Korean barbecue tonight, I think my friends called it. Seemed pretty good. All right, so we can go Mana Worm, coin. Maybe we could even go Glyph, look for a 3-drop because the secret doesn't even matter. I mean, the secret, I mean, he could think it's like a very aggressive base secret, but this could actually help us in regards to like, nah, we should probably just do this. Develop the secret, make him think he doesn't know what it is. Maybe he like plays around it or something, I don't know. But yeah, Korean barbecue, like if we go after, I think 9 or 10 o'clock, it's like all you can eat. So we go there when we're fucking starving. Have you ever seen what like 7 dudes can eat when they haven't eaten all day and went to the gym? Oh my God, we're about to slaughter that place. They're kicking us out. They're kicking us out big time. We're gonna have to ask you guys to, how you say this, leave. Have you consumed, you've consumed all of our, everything? You've literally consumed everything. We could even go with like the glyph, look for something. Nah, we should just ping, right? I don't know, I feel like buffing the Mana Worm with the glyph maybe twice is worth more than this not going down in HP, but regardless, next turn we go like Ice Block, glyph. The main way we just lose this one is if he gets his secret by turn 5, but his secret's been semi-slow. Not his secret, but his quest, that is. But in our start with like really good, right? We got like the Mana Worm, the 2-drop, the Valet. Like we can't complain. Our start has been really nice. Our start has been exceptional. Definitely Firelands Portal. That definitely dies, because if not, then it'll kill our Mana Worm. So we can like Firelands Portal next turn, and even if he completes his quest, it's just gonna be done. Between the Mana Worm and the Firelands, man. We even have the Frost Nova to like stall a turn. Like if we draw any burn in this deck, he's done, because he has no healing and he has no taunts besides those stupid little Murloc guys, which he's been returning back to his hand. So you would have to like complete the quest this turn, summon the Murloc to make it a 5/5 to Firelands that, and he's still taking at least 7, which means if we top deck a Fireball or anything like that, it's GG no matter what. So you'd have to have prep right here. If he has prep, he actually can pretty easily bring this back. Fuck me. Oh man. That's unfortunate. All right, so this game just turned into something that I thought was going to be really easy, and now it's actually going to be pretty difficult. As long as that was a 5/5, I was happy with it. Even if we polymorph one of these dudes, the sheep turns into a 5/5. Doesn't that suck? Isn't that horrible? If we try to polymorph a 5/5, it turns into a 5/5 sheep. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you gotta be kidding me right now. Rip my board. So we need to top deck like Fireball and a Fireball. Is he gonna go face with everything? This is actually really good for us. If he doesn't kill my board, we actually can stand a chance. If he doesn't have any more chargers. I don't think it's worth the Fireball yet. No, he's gonna kill my 5/5 or my 5/4. Rip. All right, rip me another Fireball. You can do it, deck. Right off the top. Ooh, Glyph. GG. That worked out pretty nice. Any freeze or any damage and we were good to go, right? Because he's not going to be able to kill my 2/2 unless he has like another charger. And we still have a lot of draw. Like, we have another Valet in the deck. We have 2 Arcane Intellects. We have Couriers. We got Fireballs. We got Firelands Portal. We got Pyroblast. And we have an extra life with this Ice Block. Two extra lives. So he needs Secret Eater, and that's actually a real threat. These rogues are actually running Secret Eater because of the mages always have an ice block. He also could get Counterspell himself. Actually, it doesn't matter what he gets. Yeah, because we just ping him down. There's no mage card that's gonna stop a ping. I think. He needs like an eye for an eye. And I mean, that's not even gonna happen. Smart moves, I can samida. Feels good, man. Climbing back up the ranks. We were at 3K earlier today. Played this deck for like 2 games, won both of those. We played 2 games so far, won both of those. And then I played I think a little last night and we won 2 of those. We played some Ramp Druid. So we're basically like 6-0 right now from 3K to 2.2. That is such a slow grind. That is a very, very slow grind. We put back everything here. I don't like going against mages. The mages are so popular right now. I mean, mage decks are so good, but I mean, they're real popular. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, if you run into a mage, I want to say 50% it's this particular list, because I think Dog was playing this list and Raynad was playing this particular list with a few card modifications, but the foundation is the same. I don't want to pretend like this is a brand new list, never before seen. We just ping face. We can save coin for Alex Strauza. Like, I did not come up with the foundation of this list. It has like the foundation of like multiple different really pre-established decks. The ultimate value, the control mage, all that good stuff. So we go with the courier, we go with the ice block. I kind of like the ice block because we have 2 valets in our hand. So we can go valet or courier. I kind of like the courier. It's not the most powerful play, but I like saving these to actually kill things. Doing them for 3 bursts doesn't feel that nice. And this card is crazy though. Everybody looked at this card and like never played it. I played it in our, of course, our super secret mage and everything like that. So if we give an extra card, we'll be at 9. So as long as he doesn't play like some card, oh god, the chemist is actually pretty good. The Holy Nova is not bad either. The chemist is probably the most value. And I love value. Plus it's golden. I wonder if we'll see a Frostbolt. Probably not. He'll ping it. He'll like ping Alkalite if he's freeze mage. Mana Worm. Okay. Frostbolt. Missiles. Valet. Okay. Cool. This is why I wanted to hold the valet, because now we can valet both of these, and both of these are really good targets. They're fantastic targets. We even have enough mana for an additional coin hero power. That is the value right there, guys. That is the pure value. I mean, we could always go with volcanic potion too. I mean, but that's just holding it a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like we could volcanic potion ping and then ping off next turn and hold both of these guys. But at that point, it's just like, I mean, that is so much value, but we don't need that. I don't. It doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter, but it's fine. We can coin Firelands Portal this guy. That doesn't feel that good though. That doesn't feel that good. What do we do? I mean, Meteor almost looks pretty nice, to be honest. If we're gonna be honest with each other. Like, I don't see where Meteor is really gonna come in. He's playing the same deck we are, so maybe we want to hold Meteor for like something bigger and better. We always want to coin Alexstrasza then. So we want to get the secrets out of our deck for sure. And we know we're gonna coin and ping. So we're gonna ping, swing, Frostbolt. But coining Alexstrasza is gonna be a big thing. So we don't really care about face damage at all. Maybe using Alexstrasza defensively is even a valid plan, but before we use him defensively because he pyroblasted our face and we didn't need to use it offensively because we had a 7/7 and an 8/8 on the board that we're going to do the damage for us. So maybe this game it's okay to actually coin the Alexstrasza offensively. Because we know this is, it could be barrier, we don't know yet. So we know coin in Alexstrasza is what's happening next turn, and we want to clear off his board this turn. We could Firelands Portal there, trade there, just to make sure the board state is clean. And then he'll have to deal with this 5 damage with like a fireball, and if not, we Alexstrasza and take more damage out. But then we have no follow-up spells for after Alexstrasza. If we hit this and we trade there, or we trade there and ping, it leaves a 1/1 and we have a 3/3 out. And it's really just, he could blizzard it. He doesn't really have to waste too much. Let's get the value out of this guy now. I feel like bigger and better things. Give a minion if it's off as a demon, give it health. So that's really not good. I expect this Babbling Book to just kill one of these things. It might have been better to Firelands Portal, because now he won't develop. Like, let's say if he's playing Medivh, he'll play Medivh or other cards instead of killing off the 5-cost minion that would have came out of here, right? Or if the best case, the 5-drop minion can attack after the Alexstrasza. And that also is worth to note, because dealing the damage after, because we lost the Firelands Portal, is important. But I still think coin Alexstrasza face is going to be great. Whoa. Okay. So this goes here. Then we coin the Strasza. Now we worry about popping his black before he pops ours. And we already have the second ice block in our hand, so it's good. So it's just whoever pops each other's block first. And we know Alexstrasza is not going to live. So now it's going to be a fight for board, kind of, unless we can draw the spells. And I don't have the spells besides this and this. And both of these combined doesn't deal 15. So it's going to take a little bit more than that. So he would actually have a difficult time killing Alexstrasza if we would have Firelands Portal prior. But now he can actually just Blood Mage, Fireball, ping, keep 3/4. Whoa, Finja. Is this worth? Do we just Medivh? I feel like that's right. Get the value out of this guy now. I mean, this doesn't do anything, and this is kind of bad. We want to kill this, but using Flame Strike and doing nothing else feels really bad. We could ping in Firelands Portal face, but then Medivh doesn't get value. So it's better to probably just Medivh. And now the question is, do we attack the Blood Mage? The answer is probably no. The staff is too much value. Okay. So it was too slow. It was gonna be a slow turn after Alexstrasza, but this is a lot of value. Okay, that's not gonna do it. We can deal with this easy peasy. He decided not to attack with anything. What the fuck? What the hell? I mean, we could just pop this block now. If we Meteor, this doesn't die. And then... It's either pop the block, and he can pop ours. I feel like he has a trick up his sleeve. I don't feel like falling for tricks. So this does 5. I think it's better to just do this. Now we can pop the block. Because this is, maybe 3, that's 10. That's 15 exactly. If we hook 8 there, it's actually better. This is gonna be 10. This will be 8. So it puts him at 5. Instead of, yeah, probably best to go here. Ooh. He didn't even have the ice block up. That was ballsy. We didn't know that though. I wonder if he can pop our block this turn. I don't know. It's gonna be a close one. We can't pop his. Because only Fireball Ping doesn't do it. So he has to clear our board or pop the block. It's one of the two. He can't do both. So he's gonna choose to pop our block. And keep the board. But he has 2 blocks and we have none. Ooh. That Rocketeer was bad. That hurts a lot. That sucks. Yeah, that was brutal right there. That didn't make it though, because he couldn't. You in that situation you had to freeze the board, right? Because you can't deal with the board, but you also can't allow me to pop the block. You can't pop my block, freeze the board, and set up for another block. There's just too much he needed to do. But that was still a bad pull from Firelands. But if you got like a Doom Guard, he could have done it, maybe. Maybe. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end the deck testing there. I will see you guys in the next episode, of course. And I'm sure the deck guide on this deck is coming soon, as it is just a really powerful deck right now. So as always, I'm Warshak, of course, and happy whatever the hell day it is.